Something that dominates our shops, and you will have seen it, is sportswear, activewear, as it's called. Whether you're going to go off to the gym or working out, or if that's your thing, throwing on your gym gear for everyday life has become a regular thing as well, even if you don't go to the gym. So with the activewear industry booming at the moment, how do brands and companies keep things sustainable? Because this is important. Well, Wirral-based brand Sleepy Sloth, I love that, are going to give it a go, and the founder Alex Buchanan is with us to tell us more. Good to see you, mate. You okay?
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you're welcome. We've just been talking about the match, haven't we? Because you're going to match tonight. I'm going to match tonight, so we can't really talk about that. We've got to talk about why you're here.
I'll come back for that one another time.
So we've got that out of the way, really, haven't we? Sleepy Sloth, and why activewear? Because it seems that the marketplace is just chocker with activewear, isn't it?
Well, the marketplace is saturated, but with what we're trying to do, it's less saturated, we feel, because we've spotted a bit of a gap. Yeah. And the gap is not just the sustainable angle on it, it's more the affordable, sustainable angle, because some of the top brands, I'm not going to name any brands whatsoever, but some of the big global brands, they're charging a premium price for not even sustainable wear. So what we're trying to achieve is having premium products at an affordable price. Yeah. Now, the pricing still won't be for everyone, because a lot of people are still used to shopping in lower price
you want $2.99 t-shirt or something like that.
You could go onto Temu and buy shorts for £4, or you could go to Primark and pick up a pair of leggings for £6 or £7. Yeah. But they're not going to last you. You might get 2 or 3 washes out of them, and then you're looking to replace them.
But is that more fashion side of it rather than,
I would say,
I'm going to spend
£50 on a pair of leggings,
time in the gym?
Yeah, well, it's a bit of both, because it's kind of like moved over from the gym, Pilates and yoga studios also into the street. It's more lifestyle brand. Athleisure is absolutely huge, and it's crossing over in a big way. I think a big boom was when COVID hit and people were working from home. There's no uniform. Especially the women in the world who were working from home then, that's all they're going to wear is leggings. And then you got the mums going to the football matches. Again, you just want to be comfortable. So we are trying to achieve having a lifestyle and also specific for the exercises. So we're mainly focusing on Pilates and yoga wear, but active wear as a whole as well. So we do try and get to everyone.
Do that. So I mean, Mug, you've seen a gap in the market. There's no way you're just going to go straight in and go, I'm going to sell activewear and sportswear, because it's, as you say, it's saturated. But finding that gap in the market, finding that, not so much a niche, but finding
something different
that's affordable and what people want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So another reason why we did it, because my wife's involved as well. She's 4'10", so she's small, and she struggled to find good activewear that would fit her, that would stay where it's supposed to be, and do what it's supposed to do while she's working out. Right. So the petite range is in the near future coming out. We're working on that behind the scenes for people who are a little bit smaller than normal, and trying to have more bespoke sizes that's suitable for all shapes and sizes. So our sizes go from extra small to triple XL, because we want inclusivity being key. Not all the ranges, because unfortunately my suppliers don't do it in all them ranges until I'm doing mass orders.
So tell me where the sloth comes into it. Where did it all start for Sleepy Sloth?
So
is it sloth or sloth?
Sloth.
It's sloth.
Yeah,
it's
Sleepy
Sloth,
Sloth.
is it?
No,
Sloth.
Sleepy Sloth. Sloth. The reason for the sloth, when we were looking at naming the brand, didn't want to just pick a random word or a power word like some of the brands, that reflect strength. So with the sloth, the key attributes of the sloth is it's slow moving, it's pace in life, it's never in a rush or in a hurry. So we feel that reflects in some of the moves in Pilates and yoga and the wellness sector.
I know about yoga. Remind me what Pilates is.
So Pilates, you've got 2 different types. You've got reformer, which is, you might have seen the machines with the springs. They have different tension strengths on the springs. I tell you now, the ladies make it look very, very easy, and it is hard. And you also have mat Pilates, so it's more movement, strength, and building your core muscles, just like the sloth, because the sloths are very strong, very resilient.
But go at their own pace.
They go at their own pace, and they conserve their energy as well, which again, we wanted the name to have more of a meaning than just a random name.
So when did this idea come to you? Was it one of those bolts up upright in bed moments where you think, I've got a great idea, or was it a slow burn?
It was a slow burner. I've been looking to set up a business for the last few years, but couldn't quite put my finger on what I wanted to do. And I read a book from, am I allowed to say?
Yeah, of course.
Simon Squibb, What's Your Dream? I read his book whilst on holiday, and he has a checklist of where you should be or where you're not when you're ready to start a business. And I kind of like ticked 8 out of 9 boxes and thought, it's time to go. It's time to go for it. And that's where Sleepy Sloth started. Okay.
So you're right to stay around for a little bit, because I want to talk about this. I want to. Well, you're a sloth.
Put some tunes on.
You're in no rush. You're a sloth.
Exactly.
Exactly. Because I want to talk about the sustainability side of it. As well.
No problem.
And also the business side of it too.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously not going into numbers and all of that, but just the idea and where you see yourself in a little while. Is that all right with you?
Sounds good to me.
It's BBC Radio Merseyside. It is 10:27. We always like a good local success story. We're talking about Sleepy Sloth. We're talking about ethical activewear as well. Alex Buchanan is my guest. We'll talk some more in a minute. We are talking about, well, it's a little success story at the moment, and Alex is hoping it's... are you after world domination with ethical activewear? Is this what you're after?
I'm no Jeff Bezos. I'm not. No, I'm just quite happy with Northwest domination.
Yeah. That'll do you. Sleepy Sloth is the name of the business. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 or 3 years? Because it's difficult running a business, but if you talk to any business people, they don't really want wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Look at this, we're doing really well. Slow build, slow build.
Exactly that.
Is that the plan?
Yeah, 100%. So we've only been live as a business for 7 weeks, but it's been in the making for nearly a year. So the plan for this year, I mean, it's already started in a rollout. The first couple is we've got a Sleepy Sloth collective. So I'm working with local businesses on the Wirral and in the Northwest, setting up a boutique style pop-up shop, semi-permanent, so it'll have a rail of the most popular core range for their clientele to try on. We've got a nice banner with a QR code and all the bells and whistles, so they can try before you buy, because you just scan the QR code and you can order online and they'll have it delivered within 48 hours. So the goal for the end of this year is to have 5. I don't want to take on too much, but it'll be a nice little stylish pop-up, not just a rail with clothes on, trying to have a more emotional connection with, bits and bobs.
Talking about an emotional connection, when you have an idea, it's not just you, but generally, when people have an idea, it becomes all absorbing.
Yeah.
It becomes the focus, the centre of absolutely everything you want to do.
Yeah.
And sometimes when it doesn't go to plan, that can kind of throw you a little bit. Are you prepared for this?
100%. I preempt it. I don't expect us to go from 0 to 100 in such a short period of time. It's a long-term project, and it takes as long as it takes. There's no rush. It's a self-funded business which was saved up for years. So it's a case of when it starts to really move, it moves, and if it doesn't move as quick as what we hope, there's no rush, there's no panic.
The sustainability side of it, you plant a tree, is that right?
We do.
So if I buy a t-shirt off you, can you come and plant a tree in my front garden?
You'd have to buy a few for me to come and do it. So we
I'll have the tree in my front garden if that's all right.
We use a company called Ecology, and so with every purchase made through Sleepy Sloth, we plant a tree.
And that's the way it works.
Yeah, and the reason behind that is to try moving us closer to offsetting the carbon footprint that we're leaving as a business. Now, it's nowhere near enough to get us there, but it's a starting point. In a new business, we're trying to make the right moves.
And obviously mentioning no names, but people will be able to draw their own conclusions. When you order things, and we're big online shoppers now, of course we are.
We are indeed.
And it comes through, you've ordered a SIM card for your phone, but it comes in a box, in a shoebox this big or whatever. That's a lot of waste, isn't it?
A hell of a lot of waste.
Is this something that your company has looked into, where you really don't need to wrap it in 4 miles of bubble wrap?
Absolutely spot on. So our packaging process is we remove any plastics. The only plastics we use is biodegradable, which has been certified, and each product is wrapped in tissue paper with a Sloth sticker on, so there's no internal packaging as well.
Is that expensive? Is it expensive to do the right thing?
No. Not with the packaging. You can, if you find the right supplier and you can source it, you buy it in bulk. It's next to nothing from the normal packaging. You just need to do your research a little bit, and we hand finish everything, get it packaged up in the mail, delivered within 48 hours.
And what about your family? What do they think about you and what you're doing at the moment?
Full backing. My wife gets dragged into modelling quite a lot and testing test shots, because I do all the photography for all the websites. Yeah. So I try out with the lighting and different scenarios and poses, which I think could be quite annoying for her at times. And and my son's fully behind it. He's 15, as fully behind as any 15-year-old.
That's interesting, 15, because you're very aware of what you're wearing and what your mates are wearing and this, that and the other at that age, aren't you? So
well, actually, in fact, it was my son's friend's stepsister's one of my models, so we're keeping it all local. In fact, all the models that we use are all friends. They're not professional, they're non-professional, and we're working together as a community, which is really important for us to have local people representing the brand.
Good to meet you.
And you.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Where can we find out and have a little look at what you do?
So you can find us on all the social media platforms, but our main one is Instagram, Sleepy Sloth _LTD. And you can check out our website if you want to have a little look on www.sleepy-sloth.co.uk.
Well done. Excellent.
Thank you.
Right, it takes ages to get to Bramley Moor and back again, doesn't it? Are you going to set out now for the game?
If I'm going to walk there, I'll have to.
Walk there, you'll have to. You're right. Nice to see you, Alex.
Thanks
very much.
Thanks for having me on. Cheers.
Yeah, and keep in touch. Let us know how you're getting on, because we always love to follow a story.
Amazing. Thanks for having us.